Welcome everybody, it's RustyMoney here. We are here on New Hope with a new series called Where the Road Ends, Dreams Begin. We own a sawmill, a small bit of equipment, a concrete plant, but what is this place called New Hope? Well, it is a place where the roads may end, but dreams begin. By establishing a new farmhouse and farm in this vast landscape of meadowgrass, trees, rolling hills, in this place called New Hope, where the roads may end, but dreams can only begin. Welcome everybody to another episode of Where the Roads End, Dreams Begin here on New Hope with myself, RustyMoney. As we are in November now, it's about 11 o'clock in the morning. We got $18,755. I just enjoyed a nice hot cup of coffee, but I sure am missing some entertainment. I don't got any TV or any computer. What did you all do to me moving me here to New Hope? Well, I guess it's 'cause there's lots of work you wanted me all to do, and there's no time for entertainment. Well, we do got lots of work to do. We gotta move some logs up to our other sawmill. I got the first grass cutting off of our grass field cut and silage bales created and sitting up at the cement plant. We gotta move some stones and move some cement products to the construction of our new cabin house on the side hill here. But first off, let's get these logs moved up to our other sawmill, so then we can get some more stuff made by two sawmills instead of just one, and hopefully speed up some production of product for our new cabin house, as well as product to sell. Our sheep are doing really good on the other side of these trees here. We did get a partial start to a pallet of wool. I believe I had recorded about 10 minutes to the start of this episode 6, everybody, and accidentally deleted it, so that's why you missed the grass cutting and the creation of the silage bales, as well as I believe maybe buying a piece of equipment, possibly the liquid tank, but I can't remember for sure now, everybody. But we got $18,000. We don't got a lot of money, but we are moving well. I'm loving this map so far and really enjoying what we're doing here so far as well. Now, somebody in my last live stream, or no, I know who it was. It was our friend FS Farmer yesterday on July 4th when we raided his channel in a live stream. That stated, Rusty, I like your series on that other map where you're building the farm and the new house. How far you think you're gonna take that? You gonna take that to like 100 to 200 episodes, he says? I just laughed in the background on my side of the TV thinking, FS Farmer, hit me upside of the head and knock some sense into me. 100 episodes on this map. Are you crazy? Or should we try it maybe? I don't know. We'll see how long I keep the interest with this game save, everybody, and see what we can do. We got a long ways to go before the farm is complete, as well as our new house. So we'll just see how things progress. Let's get these logs moved in here. And let's get these put into our sawmill. Where's the trigger at? Should be over here, I think, if it's the same as other ones. We might have to look to see where the trigger is, everybody. A reason I play with the interactive things on, and I'm sorry for that, everybody, it's just a little further in. If I'd have just been a little bit more patient. There we go. We got it deposited in. Alright. Now, we're going to try and, you know, like they say, when you make a statement such as, you know, hit two birds with one stone type statement, we're going to go over to the cement plant as well here soon, everybody, and be able to do two things at once. So that will be coming up here, but here you can see our bales. We got 6 bales right there, and we've got another full load of bales right there. So we got a nice set of bales for silage to make some money when that is ready to do so. But let's get back on down to the farm and pull our other logs up here to put some more wood in that sawmill to produce product. Now, you know, I really would probably enjoy this map a little bit more if the creator of this map would give it a little update to where you could actually paint in the landscape tool up to the property edge on every property adjacent to each other. As you can see, that's all the further we could go there. And then, you know, like over here where I created a little production area, let me paint that. Connect the roads. You know, just a small little request if the modder ever watches this series, which I doubt that happens, but you never know. It would be great to see that capability where you'd be able to, you know, paint everything, just not to a certain boundary. So I don't know if this map is gonna be that map where I go like 100 episodes and do as much as I did like on Calm Lands in FS22, but definitely in FS25 I want to find a map similar to like Calm Lands or No Man's Land and do like a long series of building across the map and expanding it. I just don't know if this is the one yet. We'll have to wait and see. Now, there is something else I want to do right here, and while we're thinking of it, we're going to stop right here. I'm going to throw down my drone, and we're going to paint in a new little road here too. Let's go to landscaping and painting, and we want this dirt one right here. Let's see, we want to change the shape, and we're going to go right through here, everybody. I want to go kind of around this tree area and connect back up into our farmyard. just because I'm finding myself driving around that area there. So we'll paint that in. Maybe we'll round this off right there. And maybe we can round this off here too, to the silo point. There, I think that'll work, kind of like so. Let's get that a little rounder. There, that'll work. I think that'll work. There. Well, we got a new little road on over around our farmyard again. Alright, let's get on over there, and we're going to move these other 3 logs up to the sawmill as well. And we got to come back down here, and we got to move some stones, and yeah. Alright, let's hook up these 3 logs. There we go. Now let's pull these on up to our sawmill and deposit these in there. I got a few more trees like this that I'd like to move up to that sawmill. The bigger trees down here I've been putting in my sawmill here at the farm. And this tractor, I tell you what, I'm really impressed with this Zetor tractor. It's got quite a bit of horsepower for the little thing. I cut down a really big tree off camera and cut it into about 3 pieces, and it was really playing a good old match of tug of war with it, but the tractor won, not the tree. And we were able to pull the tree over to our sawmill at the farm. I think our sawmill at the farm has about 20,000 liters of wood in it now. Our sawmill up here at the store area only has maybe about 5,000 liters in it. But we get these 3 logs moved up there, and that will help with a little more wood in the sawmill for production. So I hope you all are enjoying the series so far. So as of recording this, this is in real life July 5th now, and I believe the intro video to this series went public the other day for everybody to see now. And the following episodes will release one by one at later dates for everybody to enjoy. As I believe we have, this will be 6 episodes now. And I think that the episodes are releasing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or it might be spaced out a little bit. I honestly can't remember, but they're all saved to release for content while I am gone doing my fair board duties at our county fair. Alright, let's drop these here. Get these put in our sawmill here. So our sawmill here has 7,959 liters now, plus this. So we're up to 10,492 liters of wood in this sawmill. There is collectibles on this map, everybody. We just haven't really came across any. I came across a couple at the setup, and probably forgot to mention that, but I thought it was irrelevant at the time because it was just money I used during the setup of the reconstruction of the series after having to rebuild it all. And the collectibles are like collectibles that you see on Riverbend Springs. The grain mill museum items. Alright, well, now we can get this back to the farm, get in our other tractor, and get some stones hauled up to our cement plant, because we need to put some more stones in our cement plant, and we need to move some cement bags over to the construction of our new cabin. I also have the idea of a near future addition with a new field on our property, or even a couple of new fields on our property. Just haven't plowed those new fields in yet. So we get back down here and put this tractor and winch in the shed, and run over to our other tractor and haul some stones. Our water pump has been producing water when we need to use water to move to any possible point. Right now we don't have no greenhouses or anything, but water pump is producing water finally. Alright, let's detach our winch there and go get in our other tractor here and get some stones hauled up to our cement plant. So things are moving along. I'm kind of enjoying this so far. Alright, let's buy another load of stones. It's costing us about $1,605 per 10,700 liters of stones. So about $1,600 per load. But that's alright. We gotta have the stones, you know, to help build our new home. So we'll get moved up to our cement plant here, everybody, with this load of stones, and we will see you up at the cement plant. Welcome back, everybody. Well, here we are approaching our cement plant to dump our stones. Again, it's 10,700 liters of stones going into our cement plant. I don't think there's many left in the cement plant, or it's empty. We'll look here and see what it shows. Okay, see, what do we got? 2,030 liters of stones currently in our cement plant. Alright, let's dump these in there. That will help quite a bit. Okay, now we can go over here, and you can see we've got product behind our cement plant. We want to get the cement bags, so I think this is bag of cement right there. And then this is bag of cement. Well, these other products here, we have, what is this? Roof plate and cement brick. Where do roof plate and cement brick go? All right, roof plate and cement brick. Cement brick we can sell at the farmer's market, and a nice bit of money. And roof plate we can sell at the farmer's market for also over $4,000. All right, let's get these pallets of cement brick, or a cement brick, of cement bags loaded up. Let's see if we can't get both of these pallets. Let's see. See if we can't get both of these pallets without it being too heavy for our little tractor. Okay. We'll put this over on our other pallet here. And take this to our new cabin house being constructed for the start of our new farmyard. Okay. Alright, there we go. I don't think we'll want to try and lift too much more than 2 pallets. We got 2,000 liters of cement bags here. We'll take these down to our new cabin house, and hopefully it takes all of it, or at least most of it. I will say that it's kind of neat. This is the furthest I've been, I think, with the construction of a constructible from the game. Now, I've been doing constructibles on Silver Run Forest and Riverbend Springs, but I haven't built a constructible from, like, in the game, from, like, the houses, the house options or the shed options or stuff like that. So we have a foundation. You will see we have a foundation to our new cabin house already, so that is exciting to see. We're just about there. Hopefully we can get some decent money from our roof plate and our cement brick, and we can maybe add something to our farmyard construction wise that will help us with the progression here. Alright, let's go ahead and deposit these into our new home. Look at that foundation already. That is sweet to see. Alright, I think it should be about right here somewhere. Oh yeah, look at that. It just built the other steps. It just built these steps right there. That was kind of cool to see that snap right in there. Hopefully you guys all witnessed that when you were watching. All right, now we need to go get another load of stones and take it to our cement plant, and we will haul our product from our cement plant to the farmer's market. So I think I'm gonna kind of get my trailer. Let's see, do I want to use the trailer or not? I think I maybe will. We'll hook up the trailer and get the trailer moved up to the cement plant, and we will see you up at the cement plant here shortly. But let's first grab our new load of stones. Another $1,600 coming out of our pocketbook, but it will help us keep production of our cement product. All right, let's fill this baby back up. All right, we're down to $15,000 now. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get this hauled up there, everybody, and get my other trailer moved up to the cement plant. Actually, I don't know. Maybe we wouldn't need to haul the other trailer to the cement plant. Let's just use the front loader on the tractor. Save us all that extra transporting back and forth. I think we'll just do that. We'll do the roof plate and the cement brick separate, hauling with the front loader in the tractor. So we will see you back at the cement plant, everybody. Alright, here we are at the cement plant with our second load of stones. So we'll have another 20,000 liters, just over 20,000 liters of stones back into our cement plant for production, and also for the use of sale. Alright, there we go. Alright, now let's just dump our trailer right here, I think. We'll grab our pallets of product here if they're not too heavy. Let's grab the roof plate first, and we'll get that moved over to the farmer's market. I don't know if it's a good idea to you know, stack the roof plate on top of each other, because they probably could crack. So let's see if we can position this and get two of these picked up. We'll spread our pallet forks with our hydraulic system. Let's get these put into the separate pallet holes there, but next to each other. Pick these two up there. That's better. See, now they're not going to sit on top of each other and break the seam, the curved seam on the roof plate. So we'll go sell these over here at the farmer's market, and yeah, we should make just over 8,000 for this, I think. That'll be really nice. Here we are into the farmer's market, and we'll get these sold right over here, I believe. Should be right here somewhere, I think. Alright, $9,586. We're back up to $24,727. Alright, let's go grab our cement brick now. Now, our cement brick should be okay to double stack. I don't think it will hurt that too much. It is probably pretty heavy, so we'll have to see if we can actually pick up 2 pallets of cement brick or not for this little tractor. But we will find out here. Alright, we need to move our pallet forks. Doesn't seem too bad. Let's go ahead and get it stacked on the other one. Alright, now let's get this loaded and sold. Alright, there we go. Now, what might be really handy is buying a forklift for this business up here that we own, so we wouldn't have to transport our tractor and front loader up here all the time. At least drive up here with it all the time. Alright, this should be another $9,000 or so. Sell it right here. $9,430. We got $34,157. All right. Well, let's get back to the farm. Actually, our future farm, because I think we might construct something. So, we're thinking about getting a greenhouse so we can grow some stuff through winter. It's like, you know, we'd have an enclosed greenhouse, so it should be safe through the winter. There isn't much sunlight here in the area of New Hope during the winter, but I think we'll be okay. Alright everybody, we're back here at the construction site for our new cabin in the near future. We're going to go in here, talk to the contractor, and see if his construction company can put us up a greenhouse. So let's go in, have a few words with them, and see if they can build us a greenhouse. First off, they got to level out some land, hopefully. But hopefully it's not going to cost them too much money. Alright? Let's get a little bit bigger. Alright, let's see if we can get a greenhouse in there. Let's actually smooth this out this way as well a little bit. Okay, let's see about getting the greenhouse in there now. Greenhouse. And we're gonna put in a medium mushroom greenhouse, I think. I think we'll go like this. I kind of like that view of the greenhouse. So let's put this here. See if we can get it. Yeah, let's put it right there. $18,001. Alright, ooh, now, are we going to be able to get our product? That's awful close to the fence. Hopefully that'll be okay. What's it going to let me sell it for? Value 18,001. Let's sell it and replace it. Now that we know where the marker is, because it wasn't showing up in the landscape thing with the interactive controls on. That grid area is not showing up, so I didn't know what side it was on. Okay, let's move that just a little further this way then. And I think that should work right there. That's a little bit further away from the house that way. Let's place it again. All right, now let's straighten this up a little bit here. Let's get the soft tool. Just kind of. I don't like it. Really softens quite strangely, in my opinion, a little bit. Alright, we should be able to still put water back there. I don't really like how the soft tool works in 25. Okay, let's yeah, there we go. Alright, we have got ourselves a mushroom greenhouse, a boosted mushroom greenhouse by our good friend Gaming Joy. We're gonna make mushrooms. So that should already be collecting water from our water pump. Let's go ahead and take this tractor back down to the farm. Alright, let's get this back down to the farm, and that boosted greenhouse by our friend Gaming Joy has got some really neat abilities to it. So it's very technologically advanced. So we should be able to hop on our cell phone here once we get back down to the farm, and we should be able to activate the production of that greenhouse. We should probably move some water up there because the water pump hasn't moved it up there yet. So maybe we could move a tank of water up there just to get it started a little bit. Let's get this trailer, back into our farmyard. See, it just barely fits under our lean-to. There we go. Alright, let's get a tank of water here. We got water. And once we get up there, we'll grab the cell phone and activate that greenhouse from our cell phone application called Boosted Greenhouse. So this will be a nice little extra income through our winter months here with the production of mushrooms. That, like I said, that greenhouse is very, very sophisticated. Very technologically advanced. So it's like insulated and everything. It produces the right temperature to produce the product. It lets the right amount of sunlight in, plus has UV lights on the inside. It just is very, very advanced. So we'll have no problems making mushrooms, growing mushrooms. Let's dump some water in there. Oh yeah, that ate that water fast. Alright, let's grab the cell phone. And let's go ahead and activate this thing. Alright, so let's make some enoki mushrooms. Let's activate. Let's make some oyster mushrooms. Activate. And we're getting production of free water even. Huh. Alright, well, let's just keep that in storage right now. Actually, you know what? I wonder. Let's put that on selling. See what happens. Well, maybe we'll consider that in the near future. Put the water on selling. It'll be extra little income. Not much, but some. Alright, we'll be making mushrooms now, everybody. Alright, let's go ahead and let's get back down to the farm. See what else there is to do, everybody. But I think this is going to conclude today's episode. So if you enjoyed today's episode and like where the series is going, please drop a tasty treat on that like button, which is better known by myself as a cop battery and by you all people as a delicious donut. Don't forget to leave us comments in the comment section, and please share a box of donuts with all our friends and family by sharing the videos and the live streams from the channel. But for myself, RustyMoney, we'll see you all on the flip side, everybody. Have a good one.
PlayStation